The Book of Supreme World Ordering Volume 1, Shao Yong皇极經世書. A full translation and commentary on Shao Yong's masterwork of time, order, and the rise and fall of the world, by Laing Z. Matthews, Book 1 of 5. The Book of Supreme World Ordering, Volume 1 of the Book of Supreme World Ordering, opens one of the most ambitious cosmological works in the Chinese tradition. This is the threshold volume of a 5-book series, presenting a complete translation and commentary on Shao Yong's masterwork of time, order, and the rise and fall of the world. The book begins where Shao Yong himself begins, not with anecdote, not with symbolic ornament, and not with historical drama, but with number. At first, this can seem austere, yet the numerical architecture of the work is not decorative arithmetic, it is the hidden skeleton of manifestation. Through vast cycles of origin, assembly, movement, and worldly unfolding, Shao Yong shows that time is not an empty stream, and history is not a heap of disconnected events. The world unfolds through recurrence, proportion, phase, and return. Number, in this vision, is the first visible sign that reality is structured. Volume 1 therefore lays the indispensable foundation for the entire series. Here the reader enters the great cyclical logic that governs the rest of the work, nested temporal units, repeating but non-identical patterns, hidden articulation beneath visible change, and the relation between cosmic sequence and historical process. These chapters teach the reader how to think structurally before the later volumes move into sound, manifestation, the body, and the more explicit philosophy of the observing things material. This opening volume also introduces one of the deepest themes in Shao Yong's thought. Recurrence is not repetition. Dynasties rise and fall, stem branch cycles reopen, visible forms return under altered conditions, and yet the world is not trapped in a dead machine of identical copies. What recurs is law, pattern, and phase logic. What changes is embodiment. This distinction gives the chronicle its force. The rise and decline of houses, the transfer of legitimacy, the hidden beginnings of future orders, and the relation between visible event and deeper structural transition all become intelligible within the larger architecture of cyclical time. The dynastic material in this volume is therefore not mere chronology. It is history read through structure. Stem branch runs, block openings, exposed middles, late-phase transfer points, and recurrent shifts in political order are treated not as isolated facts, but as signs within patterned time. The result is a way of reading history that is neither random nor mechanically fatalistic. It is disciplined, severe, and remarkably coherent. The commentary in this volume is designed to make that architecture visible without shrinking it. Difficult numerical passages are clarified through direct explanation, interpretive interludes, and structural notes that help the reader understand how to read a large cycle, why number comes before narrative, and how the same law appears again under different historical conditions. The aim is not to simplify Shao Yong into modern categories, but to open the work in a way that lets its real scale and force appear. Volume 1 will be especially valuable for readers of the I Ching, image number thought, song cosmology, classical Chinese philosophy, and cyclical theories of history. But it also serves as a serious introduction for readers who want to encounter a different way of thinking about time itself. Instead of treating time as neutral duration, Shao Yong presents it as articulated order. Instead of treating history as mere succession, he reads it as patterned unfolding. Instead of beginning with visible event, he begins with the hidden numerical logic that makes event possible. As the first volume of the series, this book is both demanding and foundational. It teaches the reader how to stand inside Shao Yong's world before moving deeper into its later expressions.